So there was one moment, that was one fateful moment where the timelines are able to diverge within Magical Diary Wolf Hall. And because Charles Wynn is a magical time-traveling sentient hairball, we are able to go back there and revisit and see what timelines could have occurred in place of what had actually happened. So, welcome back to Wynn and Magical Diary Wolf Hall. We are going back to a very infamous moment, I feel, in Minnie's route. So, I'm heading back to my room when someone moving in a hurry banged into me. Oh, Charles! Hello there. Hi. Do you like my new perfume? Isn't it lovely? I'm sure it smells great. Come closer. You can't smell it from there. She holds up a crystal bottle and presses her finger down onto the gold cap, releasing a cloud of flowery scent into the air. Yeah, that's really nice. Now listen. You don't care about Minnie. You love only me. Only me. You're going to throw her over and stay here with me. Oh, what? She wants me to throw Minnie over a cliff? For spring break, stay here with me. We can be together without limits, all week long. She wiggles closer, pressing her slim body against mine. Kiss me. I leap backwards. Look, I know we had an agreement, but it didn't work. Wait, were you just trying to mind control me or something? Ugh. Stay with me. Be mine. Only mine, or I'll tell everyone who you are. Is she really that desperate over me? I'll do it. I'll tell Minnie. I'll tell her you're a liar. Or just choose me. We can have fun together, can't we? Is she really that lonely? Oh, my heart is skipping beats. But tally not long here in this decision, my friend. Pastel, will you come to my room with me? Ooh, alright. Not like that, just come on. I bring her inside, glad that my room is fairly tidy. So, what would you like? I want to know what's wrong. What? You were upset before you ran into me and then threats? Magic perfume? You're not behaving normally. What would you know? I don't know anything, so I'm trying to find out. I know you're really popular and you must have your pick of boys and girls. But I don't know what's going on in your life or why you'd want me around. I don't know if you're just fighting with Minnie or for some reason, or if someone's stalking you, like hassling you. I still don't know who sent this message. What message? I bring out the strangely pasted together note. Someone slipped this under my door last week. That's... She jabs the paper, her fingernail catching on the word... That's... Do you know who did this? Have they gone after you before? It could have been anybody. That's what people are like. They want to have fun and then they act like they don't even know you. No one wants to spend time with me unless I'm doing what I do best. And sometimes even that doesn't work. It always worked for Mother. Your mother is, well, she's a very special woman. She's a selfless bitch. She tricked my father into having me. She carried me around like a pair of shoes and never let me had any friends. And then she brought me to this school and abandoned me. That's why I wanted you to stay for spring break. Because she's not coming for you. My parents aren't fetching me for the spring holiday either, but I have Grabner at least. Still, why me? Why not? We barely know each other. We met as children. Isn't that romantic? I think you're clever and kind and helpful. And I know it's wrong to go after you when you're my roommate's crush, but what other chance do I have? You're the only person who's ever agreed to go shopping with me. You kind of forced me into that. I know. Her voice keeps sliding higher as she talks, like a frustrated child. But nobody wants to go with me if I ask them. Nobody would ever agree to spend time with me, no one. I'll stay. What? I'm still going to go to the play with Minnie on Friday, because she asked first and I agreed. But for spring break, I'll stay here with you. Oh, thank you! She kisses me so quickly that I have no chance to react before my nose is daubed with lip gloss. I'll see you later. She bounces out of the room, not even remembering to wiggle her hips. Well, it's not like Minnie and I were formally promised or anything. Still, I should tell her what's going on. If she's going to be upset, then she'd be more upset if I hid it from her and found out later. I look back to the mysterious note I received. Cheetahs are disgusting. Maybe she already suspects? In any case, she deserves to know. Okay, this has gone a bit differently than what I thought it would have gone like. But I suppose I had a rather dark image of where this was going. Anyway. I meet my companion outside the theatre. There's a good crowd present, not just students. Are some of these parents who've come to claim their children for the break? Minnie pays for our ticket and then we can go inside. This thing. Thanks for coming with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I did. And I'm glad to see you take the time to have fun. Well, it's easy now. We are having a vacation. Do you have something planned for spring break? Oh, I need to talk to you about that. Did you know your roommate is staying here over the school break? I think so. We don't talk very much. Her mother doesn't want to come pick her up and she feels very alone. That's why I've agreed to stay here for the break to keep her company. Oh, I didn't know you and Pastel were close. Well, not really, but she visited my family once when we were young. She never said anything about being your childhood friend. I look different now. It took her a while to recognize me. Well, I'm glad she won't be alone. So you're not upset? No, of course not. You're a good person and I hope you have fun together. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not sure she's being completely honest with me, but at least she doesn't seem angry. Yeah, no, this is bad. We'll see each other again after the holiday. Oh, okay, we actually get to play the holiday this time. Pastel's idea of hanging out over the holiday turns out to be more active than I had expected. With the campus mostly empty, she wanted to play tag across the lawns, chase my frisbee, climb the trees, and lie around in the grass tying flowers together into long chains. It's a large change from the little girl I remember hiding in the guest room and refusing to talk to me. Charles, look at this rock I found. She holds it up. It's faint pinkish white, mostly lumpy, but with one flat triangular face. I think it's dolomite, maybe. I remember you liked rocks. You brought your whole collection with you. Yeah. Did I say something wrong? Not really. When I was little, we travelled so much. I couldn't have a lot of toys because they'd be too big to carry with me. My mother always said she'd get me new ones, and she would, but they wouldn't be the same. I couldn't keep things. But I could keep a lot of rocks in a box. I gave them all names and told stories about them. When I was little. I don't do that now. You could if you wanted to. It's not that strange. No, I just like them now because they're pretty. You can show me your rocks and tell me about them if you want, I don't mind. Perhaps. Maybe tomorrow. Do you want to do anything else? What do you mean? You know what I mean. I thought you said it bothered you when sex was all people wanted from you. When it's all they want from me, yes, but that's not you. I don't mind, you know, it's fun. Is this really a good idea? She's not my girlfriend, and we're only getting to know each... Ooh! Another option? Ooh. Another tough option. Oh dear. If this were real life, I would absolutely know which option I'd go for. Ooh. But well, no, that would be in isolation, not given the context. What would this be? Pastels, rocks. Sure. Let's do it. But I think she would appreciate. Honestly, I think she would appreciate it. Pastel would. Oh boy. I hope this isn't going to get graphic. If this is going to get graphic, I'm going to have to blur it out. Well, as long as you'd enjoy it, then I'm interested. I'm not going to be here for much longer, she knows that. Nothing that happens between us can be serious. With that in mind, why should I turn down an opportunity for new experiences? My freedom is limited. I have to take the chances I get. Well then, let me show you a few things. This is going to be an interesting holiday. Oh good, nothing explicit. Very good. Ooh, the break has ended and everyone is returning to the dorms for the final stretch. Only 1 month yet. I haven't seen Minnie yet. I went by her room, but Pastel said she hadn't arrived yet. I know not everyone travels at the exact same time, but Minnie's usually early to everything, so it's a little unusual. Maybe she got held up in traffic. In any case, Professor Potsdam sent a message that there will be a student council meeting tomorrow afternoon, so I'm sure I'll see her there. At the end of the week, yada yada. What classes should I take this week? So, I've already got my blue magic up all the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and up my black magic. Black magic class success. We've already done this part. Hello, little earthworms. The final month of the school year lies just ahead and there is much to do. Every April we call we welcome the first storm of the season with a thunder call. When you hear thunder, no matter what time of day, you must gather all your classmates and proceed to the gym to celebrate. There is no formal ritual to practice. Each student should dance, stomp, and shout as he wishes to encourage nature's strength. Upper class, okay, we're gonna skip this. No offense, Potsdam. You can listen to the awesome sound of my mouse clicking. I turn to my fellow officers. I don't know much about school fundraisers. What sorts of things do people usually do? With students, you can just ask for donations we can skip? We can continue skipping. Hey, how was your spring break? Oh, it was fine. I'm very busy. Wait, are you... I believe the lady said she doesn't want to talk to you. Fine. I guess Minnie's more upset about Pastel than I realized. At least she's still willing to work with me. Yeah, no, even Jacob's turned on you. Alright, April Fools. Yep, skipping this. Sure, let him contact my parents. Let's go study. Help others study. Alright, here we go. New event. It is a pleasant spring afternoon and many students are taking advantage of the weather to walk around the campus and admire the flowers. A pair of girls from Horse Hall are jogging around the paths, green capes bouncing behind them. I walk slowly, enjoying the feeling of sunlight on my hair and shoulders. Hey! I turn to see Kyo glaring at me. Uh-oh. How dare you? How dare I what? You know what you did, and I told you I would make you pay. Wait, is this about Minnie? But it's fine. Ah, now she'll love me the way it was always meant to be. But I still don't forgive you for treating my future wife like another of your... What? So for her honor... Magical force suddenly strikes... Hey, I can blue magic this! Pushing in different directions at the same time. I am knocked off my feet, spun around in the air, then dropped face first onto the ground. Ow! He laughs. Lifting his chin, he struts away, his cape swaying behind him, while various students peer and giggle in our direction. I don't appreciate being made to look like an idiot in front of an audience. However, he didn't really hurt me, so I don't feel like I have the right to retaliate. I stand up, shake out my cape, and look casual, as if that was just another bit of meaningless magical play fighting. Nothing important. But if he comes after me again, yeah, in D&D, I would be an abjurer. I prevent things from happening to me. If I am on guard, it is fine. Yep, done. What classes should I take this week? We need to take a few black magic, then we'll rest and we'll continue with black magic. Alright, let's skipoo. Alright, this looked like the thunderstorm. Alright, what should I do today? We are going to study. Minnie Cochrane is here, help others study. The spring sunlight is too enticing to stay indoors. After all, there won't be many days like this left. Not for me and not here. Ooh, in the distance I can see Minnie walking beside another guy in wolf hall robes. That must be Kill. Whatever was between us, it's gone now. My thoughts are interrupted as something flies over my head, making me flinch. Sorry, Charles! She grins and waves and runs to pick up her football. Springtime. New life, new energy. Beginnings, and soon for me an ending. Oh, that was really it, okay. Cool. Well, on week 33, we're just going to go ahead and repeat even more black magic. Without warning, someone grabbed me from behind. I freeze in place, and the hand slides over my arms as the person behind them moves into view. Hi, cutie. I have a question for you. Alright. May I come home with you this summer? What? Wouldn't it be fun? Oh, I've been there before. I can see your parents again and tell them all about how successful you've been here. I'm not really sure I want that. And we could spend so much time together. Maybe I could even stay and continue my schooling in your country. And that would serve her, right? What does your mother think of this? Who cares what she thinks? She doesn't tell me anything. I don't even know if she's planning to pick me up for the summer. So why shouldn't I make my own plans? Why should I bother to tell her where I am? I should just disappear. If you're in need of a home for the summer, then I would be honored to offer you the hospitality of my house. However, it'd be unfair to my family to place them in a position where an angry parent may lay siege. I'll talk to her. Good. I do want to help her if she needs it. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. If Pastel truly wants to disappear, my home would be a poor choice. My parents know her mother all too well. They would contact her even if I didn't. And would Pastel really want to abandon her education here and start over in another tradition? That is not a step to take on a whim. We're better friends now, but I still don't understand her sometimes. Magic class. Success. Yeah, that's weird, I admit. Minnie's not here. Studying success. Oh, I feel like I have ruined Minnie. Yes. Oh dear. Well, we knew this would happen. We've already done this part. We'll keep skipping. Stress is only at 3, so we can learn even more black magic. Alright. So this is the final exam conversation. Do we get anything more with, there we go. Charles! I turn and Pastel thumps into my chest, grabbing me in a hug and then quickly letting me go again before I even know what's happened. Hello? I talked to my mother, and she's really sorry, and she promises we can go to, Lorneth this summer. Good. I suppose that means she doesn't want to hide with my family anymore. So everything's gonna be okay. I'll see you at the May Day ball. I'll save you a dance. What? Before I can run off. She runs off before I can ask any questions. She'll save me a dance? We're not going to the ball together? I'm not upset, but I feel like there's an awful lot happening that she's not telling me about. I guess she never was my girlfriend, though. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'll go, whatever. I'll go to the singing thing. And now we have, the trial in the dungeon with everyone. I'm just gonna give up here. I already know what we're all doing. Alright, so, nothing new in the conversation with Professor Grabiner. And, we could get, honestly, we could try and see if we get a red magic. Nope, we didn't. But, oh no, that is bad. I accidentally used a spell already. Oh dear, and I accidentally, rolled my dice that makes decisions for me. Oh, okay. So 3 mana has been lost. We're gonna true sight this. We can see this thing. Luke. Actually, no, no, Donald has the most MP. He still has 43. We can crush the big jelly. Activate. And, I'm sure I can do some damage, can't I? I can shield us. Oh, maybe I can use reflect. Sorry, my mouse keeps disconnecting on me. 23 mana. 35 mana. We can do what is this? Stagger, blast. Blast is yeah, blast the big jelly. Activate. We're gonna get hit. But that should destroy the jelly. Very good. Now we will examine the floor. Sorry, we'll examine the orb. Pick it up. And now we just need to find the exit. Without crossing into the Hodag's territory down there. Alright, it is around here somewhere. There it is, alright. So we got the orb. Oh, hold on, what is the side path here? I believe this should lead... Oh, that just leads to a dead end. Okay, got it. Yeah, so we're going to examine the apparatus and we're going to place the crystal. And now we should all have enough mana to trigger this thing. Examine the apparatus, have Donald touch it. Yeah, that worked. Excellent. Examine the apparatus, have Donald is already touching it. Ah, mouse! Computer. We're not having this argument, okay? Apparatus, have Luke touch it. Alright, and now for the moment of truth. Apparatus, we need to touch it. And we actually did it. 5 merits for each of us. Yeah, look at that. So, we are here at, let's see, where are we? So, May 1st, the final day. Many students have already packed their belongings to go home. I've heard the clattering in the halls as they search for lost items or help getting things into the boxes. Others prefer to leave everything here until they return, or else perhaps they aren't leaving at all. Could Pastel's mother have left her here all summer? I'm not certain. For my part, I've carefully set a few souvenirs of my time here. Okay. I'll keep my Wolfhall badge though. I don't have a date exactly, but I do at least have the hope of a dance. I need to look good. Yeah, hope of a dance? Very good. I tug at my collar where it rubs against my neck. The crowd of people in the halls are too busy looking for their dates to pay much attention to anyone else. Or else, like me, they're fidgeting, trying to make up their minds about whether to go in yet or not. There's a queue at the door to go in. Students aren't meant to pour in and begin partying. There's a formal presentation in bold where each dancer, couple, trio, or other group will be given a brief moment in the spotlight. Ooh, what is going on with my cursor? Alright, I'm not shy, I'm just waiting for a moment. Here I go. The school gym has been not transformed, okay. So, I can't stand and stare just yet. I have to complete my entrance. Alright. So, I walk up to the stage to the May Queen, bow politely as to a dance partner, not as to a liege. I doubt many here will know the difference. My secret's still mine to keep, but that doesn't mean I have to lower myself. Overhead, my name is mentioned. I nod to her with draw, taking my place along the walls to watch the procession continue. Name after name, velvet after velvet, alright. This is the passing of the laurel. The floor is filled with partners spinning this way and that. I see Donald and Ellen together, passing on the waltz in favour of something more modern. Kyo and Minnie are pressed up tight, a look of dreamy content on Kyo's face. I look around for Pastel, but I can't see her. There's quite a crowd in here after all. Eventually I do see her, on the arm of a long-haired toad sophomore, and then dancing with a young man in a hooded black robe. And then with Ellen? I look over to find Donald standing by himself. He shrugs to me and then returns to watching the girls, grinning. Pastel is obviously busy. On the other hand, that proves there are plenty of people here who aren't attached to a single partner. Instead of standing around feeling neglected, I should get out there. I find a butterfly freshman named Susan, ask her to dance and she accepts. It's as simple as that. A while later, I feel a hand on my arm. Whoa! Pastel! Might I have the next dance? Certainly. We move into position. The fabric of her dress is so slick that it's difficult to stop a hand on her waist from sliding down her body. The crystal on her bodice catches the light from overhead and transforms them into a cloud of sparkles over her skin. You look beautiful. Thank you. You look very handsome yourself. Isn't it a wonderful night? I love dancing. It's nice. We sway in time to the music, and I can feel Pastel almost vibrating with excitement. She's really in her element here, which makes me wonder. Were you telling me the truth before? About what? About feeling rejected here. People being cruel to you. About feeling sad and lonely. You don't look lonely. Oh. It's a dance. People are here to have fun. Everyone wants to see me dance with me. Everyone wants to see me and dance with me. It's easy here. It doesn't mean anything serious. It doesn't mean they want to be true friends. But it's not as bad as I made it sound. The day when I was being pushy with you about choosing me over Minnie, I was really upset about Mother abandoning me. And then I saw that note and I thought, is that what people really think of me? No one's ever said anything like that. Not to my face. People here aren't usually that mean, even Anisha. But I was feeling hurt and rejected and I thought, maybe that's what they all say behind my back. I don't know who sent that note. I think it was probably Kyo. Who? I point over to where he and Minnie are currently sipping over colourful drinks. Wolf Hall sophomore. I think he's been madly in love with Minnie all year. Oh, that guy. He used to stand in our hall and stare. He kind of knocked me around for cheating on Minnie with you. So it wasn't about me, it was about you? It sounds like it. Did he or anyone harass you otherwise? No. Like I said, people aren't really mean. They just don't take me seriously. I did really appreciate you staying with me for spring break. It helped a lot. You've been a good friend. I wonder what the year would have been like if I had greeted Pastel as an old friend from the beginning rather than trying to hide from her. Oh well, I wanted the free American experience and I found it. My choices were mine and things haven't turned out so badly. I hope you do come visit us again sometime, with or without your mother. Maybe next summer? You could come and tell me everything that's been happening at Iris Academy. Maybe I will. Now come on, let's dance. Alright, so we did dance with Pastel. With a fairy girl in my arm, I spin around the floor, and rainbow sparkles dance and shimmer overhead. We're only together for a moment, but when we part we'll each find other partners and the dance will go on. This is the way my year ends. I'll never forget. Oh, interesting. So it's, despite the whole, cheating on Minnie thing, which is obviously, like, something I would never do. This is only done because I was curious about it and I am a time-traveling hairball. Why is this joke sticking? I don't know. Charles, what are you doing? Why do you call yourself a hairball? But anyway, it doesn't go into like the darker, more depressing things. It actually keeps a relatively upbeat tone. I mean, it does kind of dismiss the whole, hey, you cheated on them, and kind of gave you zero repercussions. The repercussions are missing out on Minnie. Like, come on. That is a huge repercussion right there. Like, making her upset and making her get with Kyo? I mean, come on. That is the worst thing Minnie can ever experience. No, I mean, in conjunction with the person that she was in love with cheating on someone else, or cheating with someone else, and then suddenly being informed about it after arriving back from spring break, or summer break, I can't remember which one it was, spring break, and then, yeah, I mean, even Jacob turned against us. And you don't want a girl's best friend turning on you. That is, a no-go right there. You want... well, I sound like I'm about to give relationship advice. Let me tell you, I have never been in a relationship myself, so take this with a grain of salt. But the way I see it is you should never get in the bad books of your best friend, of your girlfriend's or boyfriend's best friend. I think it might be a bit different with boyfriends because of the, there are still gender roles. Although I can't apply this to trans people because I have no frame of reference. I've never confided or even heard about anything that might be different in trans people. But like from like the masculine and feminine gender roles, it kind of makes it that it's very. Ooh, yeah, I am sounding quite traditionalist, and I'm sorry. I probably should shut up about this. But I feel like I have something to say, but I want to make sure that my words are correct, so that I get my point across as eloquently as possible. So you don't want to upset your girlfriend's best friend because they share everything with each other, right? More or less everything. What time is it? 9:38? Oh boy. And, what am I going to say? And, yeah, if it comes out that you're cheating on them and you start to... Wow, this song, man. I'm going to click continue to get the song off the background here because it's distracting me a little because of the lyrics. But, like, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. What I'm saying is simply, don't get on the bad side of your girlfriend's best friend. You want them to be, not necessarily your best friend. That would be a little too, invading their social sphere type of thing. More so than, well, that's like an unacceptable level of, social thing. But if like you all genuinely get along, then like absolutely go for it. Hey, your girlfriend's best friend, now your best friend. I do feel that's a little bit problematic, but each individual situation is completely different from their own. So what might be the case in one situation might not be the case in another, and in another situation it might be that both you and her have the same best friend. But I kind of feel like, at least the way I see it, the best way to go about it... Yeah, no, the best way is not the right word. I would go about it as... well, I would prefer it if... Yes, let's go with that one. I would prefer it if you were... you were friendly with the best friend. You weren't like best buddies or anything, but you were just like, oh yeah, he's cool. Oh yeah, she's cool. Type of thing. But, yeah, we need to get to the epilogue here. No epilogue! Oh my goodness, wow. Alright, well, this is 33 minutes, but there is something else that I want to do. So we are going to go back to this choice right here. Pastel rocks. And we can go and say, I'd rather not. I'm going to turn down her offer to have, fun time with her. I'd prefer a better reaction from a girl than just, I don't mind. You and I are friends. Let's keep it that way. You've never heard of friends with benefits? I think I've got enough benefits. Oh. So where did you find that rock? It's nice to feel like I can make someone happy. Alright, well. I haven't seen Minnie yet. I went by her room, but Pastel said she hadn't arrived yet. Alright, so... Let's see if there's anything new with this choice, because I feel like this makes a world of difference. So we are going to do black magic, and we're going to get to the, here we go. So this is talking about the storm. I wonder if Minnie is okay with us. Oh, hello game, can you please, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I want to skip, but I don't want to skip everything. Alright, that's a plan. Okay. I believe the lady said she doesn't want to talk to you. Fine. Alright, so it doesn't matter if or if not we have intercourse with her. Let him contact my parents. Let's go study. Help others study? Sure. Yep, Kyo's going to attack us again. That's fine. It doesn't look like there's any difference, to be honest. I thought that would make a world of difference. Let's see how the final exam goes. Oh, not the final exam, the final dance. Oh yes, we need to do all of this. We need to rest first of all, and then get everything sorted. So yeah, we're gonna go do this again. I will fail the final exam, just letting you know. I will just resign in the final exam. Or maybe I will, get slain, I don't know. But I'm only doing this just to see the ending, you know? The ending of Pastel's path. I almost feel like this is, a tease, to be honest. I got on with my day, there we go. I feel like this is a tease, to be honest, because Pastel was a character from the first game who did not have a path open to her. But in this game, like, you can go to the ball with her. You can get to learn about her a bit more. Your character has a relationship with her. While it's not a solid one, you two still know each other from somewhere. Alright, it's up to us now. Yes, Hodag, Mr. Hodag. Can you please, oh, you're right, this is, I am a very strong person. I can't quit now. Okay, we have to do this then. So we'll do this. You are here. We will do this and we will cast Crush on you. On the big jelly. Activate. Yep, that's fine. 35 MP, 20 MP, I have 41 MP. We'll use Crush again from Donald. There we go. I can pick up the orb. Alright, and then I can start trying to do True Sight. Because I can literally just tank this. But my allies can't, unfortunately. So we're just going to True Sight and see if we can't find the entrance around here somewhere. So I believe this affects... Ah, there it is. Okay, excellent. I was about to say, I believe this affects the location we're on and the surrounding locations. Place the crystal. Examine the apparatus. Touch the hand. Apparatus. Donald, touch it. Yep, that works, that's good. Donald has the lowest MP, so this all works fine. It's activating and we did it. Cool. Alright, so we are going to go in a formal suit. We're going to take the gold trim. And we're going to see this all again. It looks like so far everything is the same. Like exactly the same. Yes, it looks like it. And we also get no epilogue. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so that was the alternate Pastel episode. But yeah, I feel like this is quite a tease, because Pastel didn't have a path in the first game, but now we get little tidbits in this game. Like everyone who wanted a full-blown Pastel route doesn't get the opportunity to. But maybe they'll think about it in the later games. You know, if there ever is another game of this, which I absolutely hope there is. I hope it doesn't take another 9 years to develop, but if it does, and it comes with this quality, I don't mind, provided, you know, I'm still alive. I don't know what the average lifespan of a sentient ball of hair is, but yeah, cool. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care.